another episode of
Shit.
Black and muted.
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 Black and
Black
muted.
and
Black and
Black and
muted.
muted.
Black and
Black and
muted.
muted.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Black and Muted. As you know, I am joined by C and Deals, and today we are talking about dating whilst black, love or survival. We'll be delving into an honest conversation about modern relationships, gender expectations, finances, trauma, and social media influence. It's hot.
Damn.
So hot, we just gonna giggle.
Damn.
But I think this is nice because I think that is enough said in our immediate reaction
Literally.
as to how heavy the depth of that is.
Literally.
Like, are we really dating for love, or are we dating for status? Are we dating for security? Is there true chemistry and intimacy in these relationships, or are they because of certain cultural systems even and traditions? And I think for the most part, that's what we see.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
Or being married because it's said to be the right thing to do before, you know, you can do anything else to get to know a person. So I feel like we have a lot of limitation naturally.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's your take?
There's just too much to it. Like, where do you even start? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a hard one. Even when you break down things of what a relationship should look like. And, you know, this thing of situationships now as well. That one is, yeah.
I like situationships sometimes. Do you?
Situationships.
Sometimes
I just think
situationships
that
require-
it's just for me it's just a modern name for just two people that are just dating. Situationship, to be honest with you.
I mean,
Over whooping. Over whooping going on.
That's probably true. In
What's the
essence,
situation?
we're
Because
dating.
you're not in a relationship.
But
So
I
you're
guess
seeing each other.
You're not dating because there might not be the intentionality to grow. So you're just in a situation. You're just whooping
It's
each
like
other.
the benefits of being in a relationship.
Or
So you're
companionship. The
seeing
benefits
each
of
other then.
companionship,
Companionship.
not
Yeah,
a
that's
relationship.
it.
So you're seeing them then.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you
have
like
to be no
seeing
intent.
somebody.
It's just another word for that in my
Yeah.
opinion. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, just a modern word that's just been introduced. Everyone's going with it.
Yeah, but seeing someone, you get to a point where it's like, am I going to be with this person or not? Situationships, I'm not like that. They just
You think so?
continue. Yeah, literally, they just continue
You think so?
where it just gets confusing.
I think you can see someone for like long term.
Huh?
I think you can see someone long term.
I don't agree. I mean, you can long term, but what's long term to you? Like 2 years?
Why just to put a time? There doesn't have to be a time.
Oh
There does.
my gosh.
It doesn't have to be a time. It definitely does
We
not
can
have to
seeing
be a
each other
time.
for 6 months because I have 6 months to spare. After that, I don't want to be on serious anymore.
Yeah, but 6 months goes quick though. Before you blink, 6 months is gone.
Then we
Sometimes you
have
ain't
to
even done nothing in 6 months.
Deuces.
Yeah, but that's the effort you put in to know each other and stuff like that in those 6 months. By 6
But I
months,
find
you know
that,
if you like them.
but I
or not.
find that
What?
situationships sometimes don't really evolve. Like you probably get with the person knowing that you're not serious, they're not serious. They're
Exactly.
probably not ticking boxes anyway. No one cares to show up
It's a
like I'm.
comfortability.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
no one.
a healthy
No one don't wanna
way
add to their body count.
Look at things if both of you are like,
No one don't wanna
do
add to
you know
their
what?
body
Yeah, like
count.
no one really wants to.
But-
and it might not even be comfortability. It might just be sometimes even performance based more than it's like actually caring. Because you have to.
What
be
do you mean
co-
by performance based? Performance based.
Like, like in the sense of, say for example, when it comes to intimacy, it's not genuine chemistry. It's more so I wanna, and I'm gonna make it look like I'm having the best time.
Yeah.
And you just keep that person there. And you just keep seeing them for that
You
reason.
you improve your performance every time.
And it becomes a situation. Ship.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I can't see it.
It's mad car. It's the left ear. That's why it's mad.
I feel like I saw you do that last time as well, and I was like,
You're over there looking like an elf.
Star Wars.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
give it stuff.
mad.
It's cute.
This is the way that it goes on. It's left ear.
Because it's in the wrong ear, dude.
No, this is the left ear.
Oh, you've hooked it up wrong. It's
No, this is actually the left ear.
Yeah, but you've
You just put
connected
it upside down.
Mazza.
Back to the subject.
But yeah, go on.
yeah. So I guess modern relationships will fall into that, isn't it? The
Yeah.
situationships that we see. And there's another point. It was gender expectations.
What
I
about
think that's what
throuple?
it's, throuple?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's a thing these days. Like 3 people in a relationship.
Oh, like polygamy?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like
That's
throuples.
the modern. I see that a lot these days.
I find that relationships are definitely becoming more autonomous based opposed to codependency based.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
maybe in
it's
past
shifted.
times it was codependency to be secure, to be able to raise family
Yeah.
and be under one roof. And you know what I mean? Like it was a lot more to be dependent upon another.
Yeah.
Whereas now we're kind of growing into a time where people are finding a lot more sovereignty and then
Yes.
therefore more flexibility with how you relate to love. And so polygamy does become quite attractive
Yeah.
when you don't solely need another person. And because you don't, you can give them freedom to also be and create other relationships and
Yeah.
evolve. I like polygamy personally.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask, how do you feel about polygamy? Not the jingle.
Masego has a song about it. But I like polygamy. I like it. The concept of polygamy does appeal to me
In what sense?
in the sense of being able to be, like I said, if you're having other goals that you're aspiring toward, sometimes that becomes like your other partner, opposed to you needing a physical body.
So you
To
don't
be
mind your
another
person
partner.
seeing someone else, yeah?
If I can't be there to facilitate all your needs because I'm tending to my own, of course, you need your garden watered.
You don't mind that? Yo, that's bad. What about
guess
you, C?
also-
How do you feel, C?
Didn't even know how to come back from that one. Do you know what? I've seen both sides of it. So there's pros and cons. Like the religious sides in Islam. Yeah.
But you?
There's a lot of unhappy people in a lot of relationships.
But you,
over
how
there.
do you? What's your take? on
Now
polygamy?
coming from the other side of it, there's a lot of appealing things to it. Do you know what I'm saying to you? And even like finances and stuff like that. Some of the reasons people do it, I find it interesting, but I don't know much about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless it's a religious aspect.
So you wouldn't mind your partner with someone else?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know enough.
You don't know until you try.
You like, I haven't gone to into that path. Do you know what I mean? Before.
That's mad to me. This sounds mad to me. This sounds mad to me.
We know everything's mad to you now.
This sounds mad to me.
Everything modern is mad to you.
Yeah, I can't believe
He
this.
is. He's an old man, isn't he?
I can't believe this. But no, obviously I get it. I feel like this is where we're at the moment. Everyone's kind of doing what they want.
I must also say it's not really new though.
What?
Polygamy is not new. It's been forever.
Fair enough, it's not new, but it's not really traditional.
It is in some cultures.
Yeah. Some cultures, some religions.
Ancient queens had and empresses had multiple husbands.
In parts of Togo, women have 2 husbands.
And men consist.
Okay, fair
Have
enough.
always
but
had multiple
you're right.
wives.
You lot are right. I'm not going to argue with that. But it's not tradition where we
Western
come from.
society.
Over in the Western society.
Men are come from your
Where,
tradition
listen, where was you born?
in the cosmos.
Oh, I think she was born in the stars and the moons. They created a beautiful baby. But yeah, no, like, you know, for me, it's just how I've been brought up. Obviously, you know, I'm very much, as you know, traditional, mum, dad, you know, children, you know, very hetero,
Yeah.
very, you know, very hetero, very, you know, yeah, you know,
Lad.
reproduce, yeah, you know.
Happy Pride Month, everyone. I must say. He said he's hetero, so happy Pride
You know
Month
what? Yeah.
to all my queer folk.
But no, like for me, you know what? I'm not even jealous and things like that. Like,
You're lying.
obviously, I have like I'm human in it, so to get that, but in general,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't say I'm jealous like that. But I just personally, I don't think I could be with someone and they are with another guy. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, so I couldn't do the polygamy thing.
Could you be with someone and you be with another woman?
No. Do you know why? Because
Yeah,
do you
real
know what it is?
quick.
Because do you know what it is? With polygamy, obviously, again, it's about technically having two partners. So it's about two women the same, treating them equally the same.
At least
I
you
don't
understand
feel like
this.
I have the same. I don't
Capacity
feel like
for
I
both.
have that energy to entertain
Yeah.
at that level.
I respect that, you know. But if you did,
You know, I don't think I could
But
entertain
that's a
two multiple
traditional
women
way
at
of
that
looking
level.
at it.
if you
Yeah.
did,
To be clear, at that level.
if you was a millionaire,
Ask me
would you do
later
it?
on.
If you was a millionaire, would you consider?
Nah,
Anyway,
because
we'll
I'm
talk to you
tired.
later.
I'm tired.
I'm
Relax.
gonna talk to you in 5
No, I'm
years.
tired. That's why.
I'm gonna talk
tired.
to you in 5 years.
Because again, do you know what it is though? For me, do you know what? I'm speaking for the mindset that I have now. Do you know what it is for me though? I don't think I would be in a relationship though. So it wouldn't really be polygamy because I'm not really having a relationship with him. Anything, I would just be a bachelor.
Okay.
Then it's not polygamy.
How old are you again?
Huh?
How old are you again?
I'm saying if I was a millionaire in it, obviously I'm not a millionaire.
30 something.
You know. But
Interesting.
if I was a millionaire, that's. Do you get me?
Consideration.
Yeah, I don't feel like.
The thing is, what you said is the traditional point of view of it. That's not necessarily how it's set up. Some people are like, one would be the stay-at-home mum. One will go out to work. Do you get what I'm saying? And then the husband will go out to work or whatever. It's not always
The
black and white.
traditional
Like,
system.
yeah. Do you know what I mean? And it works for them in so many different ways.
You know, I'm always going to tell you about community. It's community building. It's
Everyone's
it is.
sharing.
You need more.
One big community.
It takes a village. Yeah.
It's also the people sharing.
Everyone's sharing.
Not having it.
Creating a village in your own house.
Beautiful.
Getting off in that house. But
Sensational.
yeah, no, not for me. Not for me. Sorry, I'll pass. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll stick to the conventional.
It's not for
Yeah.
everyone, and it's good to know what's for you and what's for not you, and
Yeah.
where your capacity lies. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's appealing for so many reasons, and it makes sense. If it makes sense to you, it makes sense. Yeah.
I think it's just for me. It's just like my upbringing, where I've come from. That would just be a bit like strange,
Everything's
Me?
strange until you let it be
weird.
normal.
Yeah.
but it would just look mad to me. Like imagine if I
Breaking
just
tradition
had a
is
party
just
and that, and then my friend turned up and he just brought 2 wives with him. I'd be thinking, oh my days. I'd be thinking, what is going on here? He's got one woman there, he's got one woman there. I'd be like, oh
And
my
he'll be the
days.
happiest man in the world.
Yeah.
Player on player.
No.
Keeping it P.
Players is when people don't be knowing about what's going on.
Yeah, but no, like, yeah, no, not for me. Not for me. Don't know
Hey.
about y'all.
Hey,
Yeah.
I told you how about me.
I'm not conforming to today's society. It's
Oh.
alright. I'm
You're
stuck,
so
in, I'm
against
stuck in
the
the dark
grain, you
ages.
are, darling.
I'm stuck in the dark ages, yeah?
Yeah. No, you're not in the dark ages. You just have some values and principles that stand true for you, and it's respectful, isn't it? It's what it is.
And then I respect everyone else's, like,
Yeah,
do you get me?
It doesn't
I
make it
understand that it's
any
happening.
different in
Yeah.
terms of where its value and respect lies. It's just it's not
That's what
for
makes us
you.
all different, isn't it?
Yeah.
As well, at the end of the day. So,
But if you see me with 2 people, just shut your mouth.
so just welcome back.
Mind your business.
No, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to ask who's number 1 and who's number 2.
Later on,
Everybody
or then and
equal.
there.
Everyone's equal. Someone's got to have a
equal.
rank, though.
I got the rank.
You got the rank. So one of
It's
the.
me
So
first.
I'm in charge.
It's me first.
Okay, so who's number 2 then? That's what I-
Nobody's
that's what I
number 2,
found out.
baby.
She said the other two.
Together,
One and two,
1 and 2. There you go.
Ah, crazy. Yeah,
1 and 2
crazy.
makes 2.
So like, okay then, cool. Because obviously you didn't grow up thinking, oh yeah, I'd be into monogamy.
Nah,
exposed to
I was actually always thinking monogamy would have been the way.
Yeah. So when did you kind of think to yourself, you know what? Well, what's made you kind of decide, you know what, actually?
I think it was more when I was in monogamous relationships, that was being very default because I grew up thinking that was the way to go. You know, man, woman, come together, make a family. That was my upbringing to know that that's what was the way to go. I guess when you come into a space of really learning yourself and, you know, like just freeing yourself from cultural expectations and other people's projections of what they want for your life, and you sit with your own heart and what your heart wants for your life, that's where I came here. Because it's like, firstly, I know I need me. Point blank period. So my consideration is if I do have another partner, that partner may not always receive me in the same capacity they would someone that is monogamous and relationship oriented. My relationships aren't like, I mean, I can spend a lot of time with the person, but then we can also spend a lot of time not together. And in that time we're not together, we should be having other things to do. And I might not always be available to tend to your needs emotionally, spiritually, physically, sexually. I don't think it's against the grain to then enable someone their own autonomy. And it's like, it's not a thing where you just want to go and engage anyhow with anyone, because having safety in these dynamics is very important. Having like trust and a lot of vulnerability is very important, especially if you're having multiple sexual partners. You know, also being someone that's been diagnosed with herpes, I think the level of transparency and safety needed isn't found with every person. So
That's where my pros and cons came in earlier, because for me, I've seen a lot of women struggle with it when they're a co-wife because their husband is not in touch emotionally. Do you get what I'm saying to you? And it's just like a machine's almost, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
well, see, I likely have 2 wives or a wife, and yeah, I'm open, so very open to what.
How do you think your family would
possibilities
feel about that?
can be. We gonna find out.
How do you think your family pulling up to a family party and you bring, you know, a partner? And
I think my family,
another-
knowing I'm me now, I think they've come to accept that I will do what I want, and it might not be what they want anymore. You know, I think from being in a queer relationship to now, just navigating, like even being how I co-parent is very different to how anyone else has co-parented. So it's like not unexpected of me to do things in a way that's different. You know, so I think they might be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love me. They
What
have
you
questions and they're gonna be happy.
What about you, see? How would your
That's so
family feel?
My closest probably wouldn't be surprised either. Because again, yeah, I always go against the grain. It's just, I don't know, I've got this little rebel in me, and it's just like, if it's no, why is it no? I've always been like that. Do you know what I'm saying? But the outer family definitely would gossip. We're talking about Caribbean Irish people.
Yeah.
It's like their favorite thing to do, you know? So, you know what I mean?
A lot of chit chatter.
They love a chit chat, boy.
People always talk anyway, whether you're doing right or bad or good or, you know what I mean? Like people always have a perspective, but I feel like, again, it comes down to what do you really need? Because for me, I've come to learn like monogamy can feel very suffocating. I don't want to feel that way. And even at that, then maybe it comes down to type of partner, because not every relationship I will entertain will be polygamous, because maybe there's the right balance. Do you get what I mean? I think it just depends on, it just depends, but I'm not closed off to doing what feels best and what works best, because I would like to have longevity. So I feel like, you know, there's considerations as to how we can.
I have considered it before, actually.
Yeah.
When I first got divorced, I was like, I need to get married again because I was religious. But I was like, do I really want to do that again? Do you get what I'm saying? So I thought about it and I was like, maybe that's the answer. Maybe I'll be the second wife or something like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Second wife.
Yeah. Not, yeah. Even though I want to be the first one. Yeah, man, leave that one alone.
I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
I think if it's a woman, I can be the first. If it's a guy, the second.
What do you mean, Zoe? What do you mean, Zoe?
If I'm with a woman,
relationship.
then I can be the first, likely, because usually there's just. I find that
So what's the dynamic of that situation? What do you mean if you're with a woman?
when I relate with feminine energy, or a balance, or more resonance of energy, I find that there's more comfortability there, a lot more like security for my spirit. And when it comes to men, sometimes there can be that as well, because I've had very beautiful relationships with men and I've also had latter. So I find it can be that, but I feel like I'll be comfortable being a second wife with a man. Unless he
So
aligns with
what
how
would-
I feel
but
when I'm
what
with a
would-
woman.
When you say second wife of a man, I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand the math. So what would the dynamic be?
They'll have a first wife and I'll be the second.
Okay, sorry. So you mean man and two women. Sorry, when you said
Yeah.
second wife to the man, I thought you meant like the man.
No,
I thought you
he's
meant
sister
two men
wife.
and a woman.
Yeah, meet the sister.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you do polygamous relationship with like two other women?
If they align with me.
Would you? That'd be going off. No. All right, then you do that, yeah?
If they align with
two
me.
other women.
If they align with me. If it aligns, if
That
it's
sounds
what's
mad
meant to be.
That sounds meant to me. What do you mean if they align with you though?
In every way, emotionally, spiritually, physically, like
Do you
all
think
the
that can
things.
happen though? Do you think that's a reality?
Yeah, it's possibility.
Is it? Yeah, and
Yeah.
you'd be open to it.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Why is that mad to you?
fair
Why
enough.
is that?
I know, why is it
'Cause
crazy?
it's not. That's just not. It's gonna be crazy to me. Any
Why?
kind of free person situation gonna be weird to me. Just because of just
No,
where
but
I
your
come from,
reaction
innit? But I
was
don't
with the
mind.
three women,
Yeah, 'cause I was
not
just like,
the man.
oh, like,
or-
three women. No, because you've already made it clear that you don't mind. Like, so that's why my reaction's not like that anymore. I've gone. But when you're saying, raw, like, even you don't even mind like three women, like, and now I'm thinking, raw, that'd be going off.
It'd be a good time.
You think so?
And I don't even mean sexually, like, but see, I didn't mean that only, but that would be great. But I didn't mean
You
that.
should only in it. What's there?
Disclaimer.
Yeah, no, it'd be a great time. It's like having like your partner. For me, should feel like your best friend. So imagine you're in a relationship with your best friends. Like, that's
Oh
dope.
my days, look at her. You think it's my big jolly up, yeah? Yeah, we're friends, we're in a relationship, we love each other.
You know?
Yeah, we sleep with each other at night. We share the
and
bed.
we make sure we're
That
all
one big
good. We make
sleepover
sure we're
every
all safe. It might not be a sleepover every day. Actually, you may never cohabit with any of them. Polygamy doesn't always work like
Yeah,
that. It's
it's
not black and
true.
white.
That
That's-
is very true.
And I
That's
like
mad.
space sometimes, so that's probably not going to be the case.
I feel like in those situations though, don't you feel like jealousy could set in though?
Yeah,
You're maybe seeing
naturally,
one more
we're
than the
human.
other, you know. Why does she keep going around the house?
Naturally, but at the same time, you jealousy is not something to run away from. Like if you feel jealous, that's okay. You can sit with that. You can look into it. You may want to do something about it. You may learn that dynamic doesn't work for you. It's
It
an
happens.
emotion for a reason.
It does happen. And
Yeah.
some people are really good and work through it and actually their
Become
bonds-
stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They, you know,
Because I guess if you
Even
stop
without
seeing
the
life as you own anybody and you see them as just another person living this experience that you can harmoniously co-create with, whether that be business, children, do you know what I mean? Whether it be in projects, whatever
Yeah.
not. When you can see life in that way, I think it changes the trajectory of the necessity of relationships. So, for example, them not being codependent comes down to how comfortable you are with your own self-sufficiency and independence. And then when it's in that place, I feel like it's just a whole different outlook on what you need.
yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you need to be in a relationship?
I like relationships. Not need to be in it. I like being alone.
So you like relationships,
But
you being alone.
I like when I can connect with someone deeply. And that's often through relationships. No, you
You
lie.
can connect deeply through a friendship, though.
You ain't
You
talking
don't have
while
to
I'm
go to a
talking.
relationship.
No, you can connect deeply in friendship,
You can.
but
It doesn't have to be a
can't
relationship.
it's
take it
like
in.
I said, it's not every person anyway. It's not like it's not every person in the planet.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, we may be having a whole orgy. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's not that situation. It's more so when you really meet a frequency of energy that you resonate with very deeply.
Yeah.
You'd like me. I'm someone who likes to sense things with my senses, so I would naturally want to learn and be around them and feel, and you know what I mean. Like that's how my relationships deepen, and yeah, so that's usually how relationships end up happening, and I like it.
You can still have a close friendship and doing that, but I do get you.
No, because we're not effing as
Yeah.
friends, mate.
To a certain extent.
Like it's different.
It's very different.
Why not? Why not? Why
Are
not?
we talking about friends and benefits?
Why not? I
Yeah.
mean, that's a-
Do you know what?
I mean, that's another situation. Yeah, we're talking situationships, ain't we? We've landed ourselves into a situationship, haven't we?
Because I feel like what happens with relationships, there's a depth of vulnerability that you're able to
Yes.
connect with that's different from when.
Love this vulnerability, don't you?
Oh, babe.
You love vulnerability, don't
important.
you?
I'm a vulnerable soul. Like,
important.
you know what I mean? Like, I this is what it is. So,
I hear it.
I do.
I hear it. No, it's important. It's important. It's just, yeah.
I mean, what's the point of getting to know someone if you're really not going to see them for who they truly are?
No facts.
And that doesn't happen just because you're friends or just because you spent a year doing things here and there together. It doesn't happen like that. It happens when you're really willing to bare your heart.
Yeah.
And I think at that
Working
point,
at it.
a friendship can sustain seeing someone's heart, but it just depends. It just depends. It just depends. For how the intimacy I like with my partners is not that of a friendship, period. Yeah. So I guess friends with benefits doesn't work for me.
Why not, though?
I just told you, bro.
What about situationships? Is that what?
I told you once upon a time. I did like that.
What situationship?
Yeah.
But not now.
No. I'm purposeful now. I need things secure. My younger years, I enjoyed that a lot.
But you can still have things to go in a situationship.
Yeah, you
You can be very
can.
clear of what it is.
But also, I don't like to just waste my energy with people anymore. I value my energy too much now to just give frivolously.
When you say that, that's friends with benefits, though. That's not a situationship. Because when you're laying down the laws and you both agree on it, and there's no chance in hell that this is outside of anything but banging. Do you get what I'm saying to you? That is friends with benefits, because you know there's no emotion. You can't get emotionally attached or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Situationships now. Sometimes it starts like that, but you end up having feelings. That's the difference.
Yeah.
I feel like
Romantic.
how I would see
That's
a
the key.
situationship is like, you know, when you maybe started off seeing each other, maybe you didn't intend for it to get as serious as it did, but it has, and you lot are now kind of in limbo where you haven't officially declared you're in a relationship, but the way you lot are moving,
I
you're
said I
very
see
much
it.
kind of like exclusive.
I said I
in-
see
like,
in someone, though.
you would be upset if that person was is like, and
Yeah.
vice versa. It would be a bit of an arms house, you know what I'm saying? But you're
That's
not
seeing
official, but it
someone.
would still be an arms house. I feel like for me, I would say, yeah, that person's in a situationship. I'm in a situationship because that's what I've got going on.
That's seeing someone.
But you can see more. For me, you can see multiple people. Like if I'm seeing someone, that doesn't mean I'm exclusive to just seeing you. I can see you. I can see you, Shan. I can see Lisa. It's just we're seeing each other. Wherever it
You're
goes
not
is wherever it
exclusive.
goes. Yeah, do you get it? That's for me though, innit? That's for me, innit? That's how I see seeing.
Yeah, but that's kind of a conversation that
That's
you
dating.
have.
That is seeing.
Yeah,
though,
that's dating.
Dating
Yeah.
is seeing though, isn't it?
No,
You're seeing someone you're
I
dating,
feel, like,
innit?
I feel like the difference between dating and seeing someone is you can go on a date, and I feel like that's quite literal
And
in the
it's
sense
still
of
free.
you're going out places, you're going to talk, you're going to eat, you're going
Get to know each other.
You're getting to know each other. You can even sit down in each other's home, Netflix and chill, but no intimacy is really established at that point. I think that's
situationships, you're knocking
dating. I think,
But even seeing is that as well.
but sometimes you can date and have intimacy as well.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
Not everyone's attached, but
And it's still not that. You could date, that first date could go off and then
I feel like
know,
when you're seeing each other, it
you're
becomes
still
a
in that
point where
dating
you're
phase.
where you're interested to go more than dating, and then sometimes situationships happen between the seeing and establishing
Yeah.
something, and it may just not get to the something.
Yes.
But sometimes people become
That's
emotionally
it.
too attached and don't disconnect,
Yes.
and it becomes situationship because now a dependency is there, or you might have trauma bonded. Like there's so many things that can cause that situationship to just be that opposed to it, because it's not gonna. More time, it don't grow.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. No one's
It's stagnant.
intention
What's
is to go
situationship?
It's
more,
stagnant,
but
and then
no
it
one
starts
wants to
hurting
leave.
because you have you have
Like, you've done all the
emotions,
things.
but you can't talk to them about it because
Somebody, lad.
yeah, it's,
You've done all the things at that point, and I think it's just harder to want to detach. And sometimes people don't want to, and sometimes it's just, you know what, this actually does work to have a situationship then, because we're not serious, but I know that's my person. I can go call on them tonight. And
You're too Arnie, that's why. You're too Arnie. Rather than just reset. Yeah?
so you've never had a situationship?
You mean? Yeah.
So you're not Arnie.
I'm not, yeah, but I'm not sitting there saying
Everyone
that.
too
No, do you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there saying that. I'm not. I'm just saying, isn't it? Cool it how it is, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Let's not lie here, but
Yeah, humans have needs.
yeah, nah. I guess that's important as well, though, isn't it? Like even this conversation right now, like when you're getting to know someone, it's important to like establish how you see things, because again, you know, how I look at dating and seeing each other is different to how you. So, you know, I could be there thinking to myself, oh yeah, you know, I'm just dating.
Fuck
And
around with
these
me, you gotta
times,
think you're in a
you know,
relationship.
the way we're moving, for me, I could be looking at it, oh yeah, you know, I'm just dating her right now. We're just dating, you know, like for you,
And that's
you're
what I'm
seeing it
saying,
as a...
it's literally conversations. That's how you kind of get to that road and you have a conversation. You're like, what are you saying? Are we together? On? You know what I'm saying? And it's either yes and you become a relationship, or it's not right now. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like, or mad arguments happen and then it don't happen because you had that little argument. Like it's a mind fuck. Like literally,
There are mind games going on.
it's a mind fuck.
There are mind games going on. But then
I
also
don't
there's
like
that fear of rejection
situationships.
as well,
I do
though.
not like them.
How do you guys
Yeah.
feel like social media impacts our relationship dynamics that we see today?
For me, heavily, you know how I feel about social media. I feel like that's the reason why
It's the
we're
problem
like
of the
how we're now.
world.
Yeah. Even this conversation we're having now about polygamy, we're liking it, bro. Social media for me is just
It's been from ancient
horrible.
times before social media was
yeah,
even a thing.
but just things just being this whole acceptance stuff, this new way of live, this new age, this Gen Z and all.
But every age
it's social
has
I
media.
feel offended. I'm a Gen
It's
Z.
social media, yeah,
Every-
man. I'm not gonna lie.
every
I'm
generation
right now. I've got a gender against Gen Z. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
What's your
bro.
beef?
Nah.
What?
Since Gen Zs have entered the chat, yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what's going on in the world at the moment, but I don't
blame
know
Gen Z.
what's going on.
Let me
in
just
the
say
moment.
something about Gen Zs, because and I feel like I'm defending my Gen Zs as a Gen Z auntie here, okay?
Please,
like I
please
feel
do.
like Gen Zs are mirrors of everything that's occurred before now, but more courageously enough to be visible. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's no shield, there's no veil hiding what you see with a Gen Z, like there was in your millennial times or the bloomer times and things. But it's all been before. Gen Z is just a mirror that shows it clearly, so y'all can see what you're hiding and what you done did.
I think you lot have been sheltered, protected,
Yeah.
and I think you lot are very, very spoiled right now. Yeah, you lot think you can do what you like, say what you like. And
I don't know, Grandpa girl.
lack of accountability. Lack of accountability. You know, look at it.
Gen Zs are way more accountable than millennials.
We're a mirror of what's been taught to us. Oh, yeah. 'Cause,
Fact, but
we
everyone
told
is.
you to just think you could do what you like, yeah? We have structure in our era. You get me? Whatever we are.
I'm not gonna
you know,
lie,
we
you're
have
just in
structure.
denial about all the things that happened before the internet became what it is today. I think you denial. You're in denial.
I think social media makes people think you can say and do what you like. And with that, if the general consensus agrees,
What's wrong with people and
It's
wait?
hard
What's
to-
wrong with people saying and doing what they like?
not everyone is in this life. Not everyone, unfortunately,
good.
can
It's not
say
always
it's
positive.
not always good to be able to
Who
say
are we
and do
to
what you
judge?
like. It's
He doesn't think polygamy is positive.
Yeah, but I mean, like
Someone else's
discrimination
reality, that
wise,
is the best thing
if
ever.
someone's slurs and do you know what I'm saying to you?
I mean, also Gen
not
Z is the
positive.
generation that calls things out a lot more. I find like there's nothing like we may appear more liberated in our way of being, fact, because we have to be. like we have to be true to ourselves now. There's not a way of deceiving and lying because we're not going to get far. That's also what we're reflecting back to the generations prior is you need to be honest with who you are. You need to be comfortable with your truth. And the generations prior are very much suppressed from embracing those things. So Gen Z will be very triggering to people who then don't want to see things for what they are clearly. I'm not going to say that that everyone operates in a very, like, I'm not saying everyone operates in a way that is, what's this called? Like completely healthy, but it's necessary. What you see of Gen Zs is things that are necessary to be seen because it's things that have been taught. Gen Zs are often very wise as well because a lot of us are like starseeds, you know?
Wise because you lot in your lot's new world, you lot are the ones that started that new world. So of course you're wise because you
That's
lot are
not
the
true.
forefathers and mothers of
That's
it.
not even true.
You know, but
That's
it's a different.
we exist in a world that's always been.
How right now how things are seen, there's a lot of things that right now.
It makes you uncomfortable.
No, I don't want to say it makes me uncomfortable.
You don't want to
'cause
say it.
To
Why?
be honest with you, I don't really. To be honest with you, my life's my life, and I have my rules and I have my structure and I have what from set for my life, and it is what it is, innit? And I'm happy. I'm very much happy. I very much find it right. Do you get me? All of this new conforming stuff to me. Good luck to everyone. That you know what I'm trying to say. Like good luck to you know the ones there. Like that's the reason why everyone for me is losing their head. Because for me, there's no structure.
I think people
there's
are
no
losing their head
organization.
because they're not always facing things. Like, for example, because let's maybe go a bit deeper then, because when you see a Gen Z person, say, being comfortable with, let's not even go too deep maybe, but people that like to rest more. We talk about a lot of rest, you know, get some rest. Millennials, say that to a millennial, especially whilst they're in their go-getter zone, that is, what do you mean? You know, say that to the generation above, that is, you're lazy. There's no such thing as rest.
I was just about to say, too much resting is lazy. You got it's moderation though. Everything's got to be in moderation. Too much resting is lazy. Innit?
I agree.
Everything has to be in
I
moderation.
agree,
innit?
but
You get me?
how many Gen Zs have you really engaged with?
I think a lot because it's just next generation down.
Yeah, but
So when you say engage, what do you mean? Am I every
like
day?
had real conversations with?
I wouldn't really say I've had like sit down and have a conversation with. It's just more like, again, a lot of it is okay. Let me even say a lot of it is what I'm seeing on social media, which is what I mean.
Social
by how
media
it impacts things.
is a junkyard of many things.
Yeah, 100%.
And
I think the Gen Zs are running wild on there.
I think your mind is
You know, like that. I think the Gen Zs
I
are
don't
running wild
agree
on
with you.
there.
I think your mind is in some way set to see a lot of things in the worst light and not necessarily towards the extent of the best of what it can be.
Do you know what? To be fair,
That's
I don't want to
dangerous.
attack
And your
a particular.
algorithm
I don't
will
wanna-
reflect that.
I don't want to attack a particular because I don't think it's anything to do with Gen Zs or anything like that. To be honest with you, I don't want to come across like that. And this conversation isn't even about that. I think that would actually be a good conversation to have separately. But what I would say is that a lot of maybe what I was taught or what I've known as to be normal in today's society is now almost being that's not the case or no.
But for right
it's-
reasons.
And that's your opinion.
Okay,
And for
no,
me,
for
I don't
example,
think it's.
you know
wait, no,
what?
sorry. And for me, you see how you say it's for the right reasons?
Yeah.
But for me, that's why I feel like in this era now,
Yeah.
that's why we're seeing a rise of a lot more of everything. Compared to in my era, my
think-
generation, where there was a lot more structure, there was a lot more structure, there was a lot more organization, and there was a lot more discipline, there was hierarchy, yeah? And at the end of the day, whether you liked it or not, the family was the family, and that was it.
What was the structure?
So the structure was mum, dad, children.
Always.
You might have aunt, depending on where you're from, you might have aunt in the house, aunt might have you might have a whole family of whatever, but whatever it was, there was mum,
Always.
dad, children.
Always.
And that was it. Everything was hetero.
So you're telling me, so this is where we're gonna go. This is where we're gonna go.
Everything was hetero.
I think
Everything was monogamous. there was none of this.
It was monogamous.
If there was monogamous, sorry, because I was about to say polygamy. I was going to say polygamy
Yikes.
was not something that was. I won't say that there wasn't.
Can I just say, nothing you're seeing is new. So like I said, when Gen Zs are a mirror, it's because what you got accustomed to is not the only thing
I
that
don't want to say Gen
existed.
Z because again, I don't want to specify.
Okay,
Gen Z.
but
I don't
when
think
we're
that's
your
the case,
normality-
innit? Like, I think that is society that is basically saying that this is okay. And social media.
There's been
pushing
queer
these things.
families. There's been
It's
alternative.
basically that was your
Relationship
normality. Some other people's normality was not
Completely
It
different.
didn't look the same.
Gen Z is just where you see it clearly. You're just seeing things clearly. You're seeing the fuck ups. You're seeing the good. You're seeing the bad. You're seeing the ugly. Gen Z is a reflection of everything.
Do you know? But do you know what it is though? For me, I can't speak for every black family. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I can say, for the majority, especially coming up in the Caribbean, I'm not even going to speak because I'm not African. I'm not going to speak for African culture, but I'm going to speak for the Caribbean culture. I know a lot of things that is going on today in today's society. Definitely not normal. And no one can't tell me otherwise. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Whether we're supposed to now accept
What's
that
the
there is a
normal?
change or there isn't a shift in the way that how we see things or how we do things.
How do you
that's
know
fair
they're
enough.
just not agreeing with you because they don't want to be judged or seen as different?
It's,
How
The
do
more
you-
the
open
values.
you are, the more you realize as well. Like people
the
will-
values.
There's a lot of
Share
people
with
that are
them
having
before.
secret relationships.
That's why
that
it's in
you don't
secret
know
though.
about.
That's why it's in secret because
But
you
I
can't have
mean,
it openly
same-sex.
because
But this is
Secret
why
yeah,
people have
because
so
that's
much.
why it's
this is why there's
secret
so
though,
much
because
sickness.
openly
But
it
those
wasn't
people could be agreeing with
in
you and
the-
going, yeah, no, that's
Living
not
in your
normal.
truth is a beautiful
cool.
thing.
But they've kept it a secret because they know they can't bring that. It's not normal. They can't bring that into because their families would not be
So
accepting
now
of that
they live in a
because that's
double
not
life
their
'cause
culture.
It's not normal.
You know what I'm saying? And their
But
families
then
not
this is
accepting of
where
this stuff.
this is where you lose out on the blessings of your own life because if you can't fully live and embrace your own truth, you're not going to then receive the full blessings of your own truth. Nothing's going to harm you more than trying to please other people and do what they want to see of you because you're not going to. For example, we know about relationships that are say what we call them. Is it a color purple? Do you know?
Violet, is it
Do
violet?
you know what I'm talking about, innit?
Yeah.
What is it
Violet
called?
marriages and stuff. Yeah.
Girl, I don't think it's violet, but you know what I mean?
Yes.
Basically, when there's a queer person within the relationship, but to hide that they're queer, they're in a what looks heterosexual relationship. Now,
So they both agree upon it.
yes, but now, obviously, we're aware of this. Some people are even comfortable just saying this works because I'm comfortable with that person.
yeah.
Regardless, I can still be my full self, whether they're queer or not.
Yeah.
And likewise
It's like
for the other
marrying your
person.
best friend. in that
Period.
sense. Yeah.
Doing it that way, but not to hide anymore.
Yes.
Prior to now, it was a lot more about the image. But then if you're in a household with someone that you genuinely can't even open up to or that can't receive you from the places that you've been, you're not going to grow as a person. Like you're going to stifle yourself and your spirit in so many ways that becomes your own sickness.
Yes.
You find many things manifest in your body the moment you're not able to fully embrace what emotions you feel or you suppress too much emotions. Do you get what I mean? So Gen Z, yes, Gen Z is in your face because we are the age that's coming with the social media. But what we are is not what we haven't been taught. It's not what hasn't been from before. We're just also very critical in our thinking, whereby we don't even want to live like what we've seen before because for the most part, who wants to be in a household where two people can't get along?
It's true.
Who wants to be in a household where like it's
But you could be polygamous and three
empty.
people won't get along.
But babe,
People getting
the
along
fact
comes down
that
to the
someone
person,
can
though.
even choose
Who you're
polygamy,
choosing.
the fact that someone can even choose polygamy more time, they have to be very secure in themselves. And naturally that would attract you or draw people to you that can genuinely coexist with you.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. Like I said,
Yes.
it's not something that can happen just because you want, oh, go and do that.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you a question.
And it's not something that happens overnight either.
Do you get what? Like it's
Many,
years
many-
sometimes. Sometimes you're with one person for 10 years before you even have another person.
It's true.
It's not that woo. It's been.
Let me ask you a question, yeah, Shan. Cool. So you see, obviously your grandparents, they would have obviously come from being a monogamous situation, yeah? Yeah?
To what I'll be aware of, because they
Yeah.
wouldn't have said
Cool.
anything else, right?
Cool.
Exactly.
Now, they would have obviously then had your mum, yeah? Now, going forward now, your parents, I'm guessing that would have been through monogamous situation, yeah?
I ain't talking people's business.
Yeah.
But what I do know is, again, I come from a space where I can observe many things
Yeah.
and many patterns that have been
Okay, from what you've
to
seen in
choose
your household then.
comfortably what feels the best for me
Yeah.
and what I can
Wait,
see
but I just want to
believe will
follow. I
work.
just want to follow the trail quickly. Innit? Let's just stick to
trail's
innit?
inaccurate. I'm just gonna say
No,
that.
we want to follow the trail in it, and then even
I don't know about anyone being in
even
monogamy.
yourself now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Fair enough. Even yourself, you've got children. Yeah. And I'm guessing that was you was monogamous at the time when you had
Yeah.
the children. I'm asking you. Was you?
Yeah,
was you
yeah,
not?
yeah.
Okay. Then cool. So then, in your timeline, where was you then taught that? Where was polygamy? Where did polygamy then come into it then?
Polygamy
Because
came
I'm looking at
into
your
it.
timeline. I don't. For me looking on, I don't see polygamy. So where was you taught this? You say this is something that's taught. So where? This is what it's taught. So I don't know where. I'm looking at the timeline.
Okay, what I'm saying is,
You even had 2 children, monogamous. So I want to know. Okay, where? And
Okay.
now all of a sudden, so
when
I
I
wanna know
say
where.
when
That's
I
what
say
wanna know.
when I say reflection of things
Yeah.
that have been taught,
Yeah.
what I mean by that is you can see something clearly and choose different from it.
Yeah.
So in my past, I was monogamous because that is what I saw could have been the best relationship thing. I didn't see my family, my direct family members do anything out of monogamy.
Yeah.
Neither did I see them not talking to people business, right? So what my point is, for me, once I grew into myself as a person and I've come to learn how I want to relate with another person, polygamy has become, and my first polygamous experience, by the way, it wasn't even anything that was sexual. It was more so emotional and being able to be fully received and seen by another person. And whilst doing that in a way of which you would do with a partner, still being able to have the autonomy to then explore other relationships
Yeah.
to, find grounding. So my experience with polygamy has never been very wild in a sense, and going forward would never be. But because I know myself enough to know how I like to relate to other people and how I also want to relate to the things that I'm passionate about, or, the things that I wish to pursue more of, I know where my capacity lies within a monogamous dynamic. And like I said, it just also depends, because it doesn't guarantee that the person I'm going to be with is then hell-bent on also being polygamous. Or even if they are, that's immediately going to be the outcome. It takes time to learn a person. So it can be a possibility, but you may find that we flow so well, it's not necessary. Or it's just that, we give each other the actual freedom to say, hey, if you need to pursue a connection, then you don't have to feel afraid to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to suppress yourself from liking another person.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? You may not want to cross a boundary because you value your person.
Yeah.
Or you might do, but also in a way that's respectful to who you are and what is. Do you know what I mean? It's sovereignty in a way. It's a relationship with yourself that, like for me, telling other people who I'm dating or in relations with that I'm polygamous, it's honoring what I know for my spirit could be necessary. It doesn't mean off the back, hey, I'm seeing you today, I'm going to see this person tomorrow. It doesn't even mean that, because I can't move like that.
Yeah.
My body will fight me if I did that. Do you get what I mean? And not everyone can hold a person like myself.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's not always an
Yeah, that's a
option
big one.
to even explore. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that is what it
Yeah.
is. So I learnt it along my own path when I assessed how I would just want to grow and relate to love. Not about my families. And like I said, I can't talk to people business. So I'm not going to go into what I witnessed growing up. but I saw monogamy not work multiple times.
Nah, cool. That's neither here or there. And that wasn't the point I was trying to get. I wasn't even trying to go that deep in it. I was just more trying to more stick to the sort of the show of the monogamy.
But you asked me that question. That's how you have to answer.
Like, you get me, without getting too deep, just more the
Yeah, but even the trail of monogamy, like I said, is I've not seen monogamy work for anybody.
yeah. That's cool, but you've seen monogamy though. That's the point that I'm
I
trying to
still
make.
suggest to
I was
so
trying
many
say,
people
I was trying to
try
say where was
polygamy.
cool, but I was trying to just see. What I was trying to get to was the point of where did you see, because you made the point of being taught. So I was trying.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to go with that in it. But listen again. Listen,
and it
not
weren't social media.
You see with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not familiar with this stuff.
Yeah.
This is the only way I'm gonna really know about this kind of thing.
Yeah.
If I, like, do you get me? So people that
receive
are
your
into it
curiosity,
is I'm gonna ask
Yeah.
these questions, and the way I'm gonna like come across when I'm asking these questions, it's gonna be with a bit of ignorance because
It's
of
not, yeah.
like how I've been taught in it. But at the end of the day, it's what's happening right now.
I don't think
Do
it's
you
just-
get
I
me?
must
Like,
say, it's not.
ignorant.
It's you expressing who you know yourself to
Yeah.
be, and it's nice to be able to relate to your being and share and exchange with your being from where you know yourself to have been. It doesn't really come across as ignorant, and I appreciate your curiosity, because I feel like unless you're curious to really understand something anyway, that's when you're being more disrespectful.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can appreciate
Yeah.
your stance.
And sometimes for me, it's just like, it's easier for me to just kind of ask the questions again, just be direct with it, because I want to know. Do you get me?
You
And I
should.
want to. Did you get what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say? So I'm going to
I'm the
ask it,
same
and
way.
I'm going to come from the same.
I've never encountered
different.
anything new
Right.
and not fully wanting to know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna just, yes, that's great off the back.
Yeah.
I want to understand. I want to delve deeper. I want to see, if there is any resonance, and if there's not, some things just aren't for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally.
Keep on stepping.
And even again, like for me, I know my boundaries. I know my boundaries. I know my limits. I know what I can take and what I can't take. So I know that kind of lifestyle isn't for me, because I know I've got a sense of kind of like, what's mine is mine. Do you get me?
Me too, though.
But I can.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I can accept other people's paths in it. If that's what works for them, then cool, innit? You know, like raw boy. But for me,
Can I ask a question?
yeah, sure.
Gender expectations. What do you are you modern in that aspect, or do you think it should be
I
traditional?
mean, as a queer person, I don't think I qualify.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm clear. Like, I feel like, for me, gender expectations are quite outdated.
Yeah.
Because again, like we spoke about in our last conversation as well, like when shifting from survival mode, there's so much that can be revealed to one person. If you really are in a loving relationship, and if there's the space to do so safely, roles can easily change.
Yes.
Not because that person is less than who they are, but because you love that person and want to give them the grace
Yeah.
and time to. Do you get what I
Yeah.
mean? I think it's relationship expectations to me can be very fluid.
Yeah.
You know.
No, and
That's how I
it is even in a traditional sense. Do you know what I mean? That now women go to work while the men look after the kids at home. Do you know? So it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And we're good at getting that bag. And
Definitely.
sometimes men are very good at nurturing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
it's true.
cooking. And we don't always like that.
Yeah.
I do.
I hate. I've gone to that stage.
Do you know what? I hear you. I mean, for me, it's something I love as a medicine. Food is a medicine for me. You know what I mean? I feel like I am probably very feminine in my way of being naturally, but I can also healthily adapt a more masculine way of being if it's still in alignment with me.
Yes.
And if I'm in a
naturally you have to, innit?
Yeah.
I guess also if you're in
Being a
and if
mom.
you're in a relationship where you can safely do that and still have ease within who you know yourself to be,
Yes.
then I feel like it's okay. Like I don't feel
Yeah.
But even like what you've got 2 boys, right?
yeah.
So you have to naturally develop some sort of masculine to a degree, because you have to be raising
I
boy,
mean,
you're a boy mum.
no.
You're a boy
No,
mum.
I'm
almost,
very
isn't it?
present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie
but
to you.
still, but even the dad's very present, but the dad's not there every day.
He's not there. But okay, for
So
example,
there's moments
I'm
when
the
you're
type
by
of
yourself
mom,
and you have to be able to deal with 2 boy children, and at some point that little bit of it will be there.
Yeah, but you could be assertive as
as a woman too.
woman,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like for me,
You have to
I
teach them how to
don't
be
really
assertive
step
in
away
life.
from being a woman often. I don't step out of
Yeah.
womanhood a lot. Like, even if I'm menstruating, I will say to my children, like, mommy's having her time. Like, give me space. I don't then try to still show up, and I'm not that person.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I like to pause. I like to take my ease. I like to, baby, mommy needs some time. I need to go meditate. Do you get what I mean? I introduce them to me, not an idea of, like, do you know what I mean? And their dad is there too.
Superwoman.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't be doing Superwoman.
Realistic.
Yeah.
You've got to, because then they have expectations for their women when they grow up.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah.
Yeah, like they know their dad is the other parent. Even the other day, I heard my son say to my younger son, he was like, Tijan, it's not always go to mummy, I'm here. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, even seeing, they do pick up on it eventually. Like, they don't always have to, mummy doesn't always have to be that.
Yeah.
And I think maybe not enough women feel safe to do that.
Yeah.
But it works when you do. I think it
Yeah.
works in my favor a lot. Yeah.
It's like when you have one kid and everyone's like, oh, and then when you have two, they're like, oh my God, what are you doing? How can you do that? And it's just like, actually, it really works. Do you know what I mean? They look after each other. They naturally teach
that part
each
as
other.
well.
And
Having two is such a blessing.
And it's like the second child syndrome. The second child's always like the most outgoing one. And they teach the first one in that way.
Yeah.
So,
But there's something that you lot just said, yeah. You lot said, oh, like you can even be assertive as a woman. But even that, to a degree, is masculine. Because even being assertive to a woman, and you're talking about being assertive to a woman, coming and being assertive as a woman to men or to boys, that is, for me, that is a level of masculinity. And in my opinion,
I'm going to research.
so
we can be
what do you mean?
secular.
Assertive can just be like no and putting your foot down and saying no.
that
That-
is very...
You can still be
That's
soft
not
and do that.
masculine.
That's
No,
quite-
darling.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that
Yes.
today.
But even that, like, little is very... There's the masculine bit. That little
that's
touch
the
there. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, darling. You know, like that.
See.
Well, what
You
do you
get
think
me?
about
And-
finances then? In respect of like the traditional.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, you see, for me, I'll be honest with you, because I'm very, like, my values are very traditional and old school. So, in an ideal world, if life could be ideal, yes, it would be very much, you know, me go out and earn and the wife be if in an ideal world. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, do you get it? But I understand that in today's society and economy, and also just where we're at now, I just feel like we're in a space now where, yes, where women have to now be independent, and they're in a space now where they, you know,
Not
we are
have
seeing
to
a lot
be,
more
but some choose.
like,
Some it is mandatory,
cool.
but some
Like,
choose.
yeah, like obviously, but okay, we're in a situation where there are women that are sort of having to deal with, you know, whatever by themselves and whatnot. They have to earn because in order to live in this, like, that you have to earn. So that means women are gonna have to start getting jobs. So me, I'm not really against women working, or I'm not against equal pay and things like that. I feel like you should work to your ability. So wherever your ability is, you should earn. It shouldn't be whether you're a man, a woman,
Some women
anything
get
like
married
that.
so they don't
Do you
have
get
to
it?
work as well. Yeah, but
There is
happens
that.
both ways.
There is that. But for me, I just understand where we're at right now in the world. I'm not against that. I like to think in my relationships, I still kind of like to be as traditional as possible in the sense of where I kind of do as much as I can, but at the same time, I can't do everything, because in today's society, I literally can't do everything. There's no way
So-
I could do everything. I'd still be able to.
So you think it should be 50-50
I mean-
finance?
You know what? I wouldn't even say 50-50, but I just feel like everyone has to play their part. So, okay, then let me give you an example. Let's just say, like, living in a house, yeah? But let's just say, like, for instance, let's say like it's your house, and let's just say like we're dating or whatever, and I'm the man in your life at this precise moment. For me, now that I'm becoming the man in your life and like your children's life, I have to fulfill that role. So right now I'm coming into your life, I have to make it easier. I'm not trying to become another child of yours. I'm trying to make it easier. So
Yeah.
that means there's certain things where I'm gonna have to play my role. So things like, I don't know, shopping, whatever it may be. We're gonna sit down, and whatever the situation is for me and you, we're gonna work out But the point I'm trying to make is I'm gonna make sure that I can kind of, as much as possible.
But I mean, just like as in two single people coming together and making and like being in a relationship. How do you see it then?
I just think that you have to just kind of just
50-50.
talk to your person and whatever.
Do you know what?
Like,
I'm not really heavy on 50-50, but what I would say is time and situation and capacity, because some people have the capacity to help be there for another person, and that doesn't have to be the man, doesn't have to be the woman, it's the person, you know? And even me being quiet, like I like to ease more of in my femininity, so I don't like to push too hard.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I am a creative person. My creativeness does bring, you know, some income. So therefore, I am able to also be necessary in the finances if need be.
Yes.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like if it depends on the energy of the person, because if that person wants to be the most providing being, I'm going to also push you to be that person. Like, I would encourage you gently because that's what you want to be. That's how you see your best self. And maybe that will be the best self. You get what I mean? But I probably wouldn't be with less. So, but anyway, we have to close off.
Oh.
We do. But you can finish it if you wanted to say something. Because I feel like
No.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
50-50 can be tricky sometimes.
Yeah.
If it's what you go
Looks
into
different.
expecting, but I think it just depends.
I think in today's society and economy, you have to just be realistic to your situation. So you know your partner, who you're seeing, you know where they're at. You have to kind of be realistic in it. Like
Yeah.
for me,
If you wanna
can't be
help someone
earning-
grow,
if you
help
want to
them
help,
grow.
if you want to help your partner
Yeah.
grow, and if you're really
Yeah.
there for their growth, then for me, it's not about dating me and I'm doing everything while you keep your own. Where do I then develop and grow? What in you? But then what about me?
Or you might have a business together even, and that may be your both main source of income. And then it's like, do you know what I mean? And if someone has something on the side or whatever, economy changes. I feel like, it just depends. It does just depend. But we got to close out. Any final takes? No.
Be
Sure.
interested to see what other people say though as well.
It'll be great to hear your perspectives and your opinions on relationships, dating within today's society, and whether there's, what was the question? What was the thing we started with?
Dating while black love would survive.
Yes, whether you see more survival pattern or whether you see love prevailing more. Thank you for being here with us. Do share, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.